we was renting the house earlier in the year. Mind you, if you would have told me in September I would have had a house in November, then I wouldn't have believed you. But earlier in the year, we had everything happen, with our landlord, and it was just a trip. And, we had to stay in a hotel for a little bit, and then we had to move back. And
you have to tell why we stayed in the hotel. Like, I know it's supposed to be a quick show.
Well,
that's why I
don't want to do it. We'll dive into that later. This is just a recap. But, so we had to move back, but it worked out.
The hotel was paid for, by the way.
Yeah, the hotel and stuff was paid for. Make sure that stuff is in your insurance, by the way. Yes. You just don't know. Like, if something happens, if you're renting, make sure that stuff is in your renter's policy to where they'll pay for your hotel room and then give you money for your damages, because that stuff was important. And so then fast forward, we got out of that. Then we moved to another place. And then Octavia actually never unpacked, by the way. So we stayed in this place for like 5-6 months. She never unpacked. Okay. I
said, we get in the house. Like, I'm not staying here for very long.
And then, September come, and I've learned also, listen to my wife. I've always had the perspective that she has a different side of God's brain than I do. And so randomly she said, hey, why don't you contact the old mortgage lady? And I was like, I'm sure, whatever. Mind you, I'd already applied like 8 times earlier in the year. So this is me being denied. And then come September she was like, well, just hit up this lady. And I was like, all right, fine. Hit the lady up, got pre-approved, went to go see the house. Maybe a couple of days after that, then we saw
the house wasn't available yet. It wasn't on the market. We saw another house first.
Sure. And then this house came on the market. We went to go see the house. Actually, went to go see another house, then came here. And then that same day, we put it on the market. Put an offer in. And, a month later, it was closed and we was moved in. And so, again, I just look at the year of... And then at that time, again, we had a son back in August. And so, a lot of people said, hey, let's cancel 2020. But if you were to cancel 2020, my life would take a dramatic... step
downfall,
back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would, like she said,